fact, if you talk about the luckiest man on earth, you are talking about no other person than Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired. This man somehow got himself into the position of the president and is living a life of retirement. I'll tell you why. APC has been embroiled in crisis. Oshomole got kicked out and a lot of issues are happening there. Some say this is as a result of 2023 elections, and some say Oshomole is just too arrogant and he talks anyhow. APC crisis, the latest that is happening right now. President Buhari has ordered Abba Kyari. You know, every time we say the face of Buhari, but the hand of Abba Kyari, the chief of staff, is now to query Victor J1S for insubordination. President Muhammadu Buhari has ordered his chief of staff, Abba Kyari, to issue query to the Deputy Secretary General of the All Progressive Congress APC, Victor J1S. We gathered that the president, buoyed by J1S's insubordination for single-handedly summoning the National Executive Committee, that NEC, and is not happy with the Rivers indigene arrogating too much powers to himself. Sources disclosed that the president on Friday summoned the chief of staff to his office and instructed him to issue query to J1S. The president is said to be annoyed with J1S, who is arrogating powers of chairman and secretary general to himself. J1S has invited members to the National Executive Council NEC meeting scheduled for Tuesday at the national headquarters in Abuja. Recently, we heard that Buhari himself has already okayed the meeting. So this news that is coming up, it shows that there are a lot of issues. You know, the president Muhammadu Buhari is not happy with Victor J1S, and they said right now he has instructed Chief of Staff Abba Kyari to query him. The meeting J1S summoned is illegal. Everybody, including the president, says so. It is illegal, and that is what they claim that some party insider has disclosed. The NEC meeting is a meeting of National Working Committee, NWC, the president and vice president, governors, National Assembly members, and other elected officers of the party. J1S has been having a running battle with the APC National Chairman Adams Oshiomhole after an Abuja Federal High Court ordered the latter to step down from that exalted position. However, Oshiomhole has find a way to secure a counter judgment that has not done anything good for him, compelling the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to only deal with the former Edo State governor as a recognized chairman. Wow, this is serious. Anyway, this is what is happening at the moment. Some look at Buhari as a ceremonial president, and they claim that he is not. He's just not someone that is functional. Although I believe that soon it is possible that the presidency will tweet or they'll come up with something to debunk this. That they are not having any issues with J1S and Abba Kyari has not been called, or the president is just going to stay mum and keep quiet like nothing is happening in any quarters. Anyway, party administration is different from government administration, and I do not see INEC having anything to do with this in any form. I do not see INEC having anything to do with this, but as per the issues of Oshiomhole, we still need to look into this. This is as a result of his miscalculation or arrogancy. He should have found a way to speak. Maybe he thought he could undo Edo State and Obaseki the way Jagaban, that's Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been the godfather of Lagos State. But before Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu became godfather, he could get to the point that he is. He already, during his tenure and his own time, he already sank his fangs in a lot of things to acquire that status. And aside that, he's able to come up with a party. You see, he had a party, and also he's able to sink his fangs into a lot of investment and a lot of, properties and a lot of things that belong to the state, a lot of things that he got himself entrenched into. And with that, he became a godfather and was able to dictate who and who. And at times, all right, let's say he wanted the former governor of Lagos State, Ambode, to remain. He would have said, all right, I'm going to overrule this, let him remain. But because he realized that majority of the party and some groups of people were already complaining, he had to, kick off one person so the rest will support him, so that he will continue to, continue to have that authority and that power over them and control their mindset, and they will always reverence him, and always give him that accolade and also respect him. So he was able to play that kind of politics. He said, well, it is not me, it is what the party wants. He knows that one person is disposable, but you cannot dispose all of the people that come together to create that party, at least the one in Lagos State. So these are politics that I thought that this Oshiomhole would have looked into, and he should have seen it that charity begins at home. If I want to walk the show this way, it might end up haunting me. And that is what is, in fact, that is what is happening right now, as Oshiomhole is actually facing the end of his political career. There is nothing more for him. I don't know if there is any other thing that he might want to like get himself involved. Maybe someone out there might decide to give him an appointment, just like how appointment has been given to the emir, the ex-emir of Kano State. Now, J1S is not an appointee of the president, although the president is supposed to be the father of the party. But J1S is not an appointee of the president, it is the party. So how then is it possible that Abba Kyari will now call him? Maybe Buhari has decided not to discuss anything with anybody. Said, okay, you know what, Abba Kyari, go in there and discuss this issue on my behalf, since I am giving you the authority, as the president can give authority to whoever he deems fit. So probably that is what is happening. You see, so we don't know. Are these rumors? Is this true? Is this really happening? Are these just fictitious stories that are out there? We do not know until the presidency will decide to clear the air about this. Either they are going to go to their tweet, probably are going to make use of one of their, media handlers to actually look into this, because they've not really said anything as regards what is ongoing at the moment. Although it is said that the president wants to stay neutral and allow the party to run itself and run the show, so it won't be that the president is mostly in on one person or the other. But then people thought that Buhari would have kind of found a way to put peace in between. But then it's a terrible thing. So it's a serious issue. It's a serious issue here. Anyway, the ruling APC at the national level, they claim that they are being sidetracked from critical and, it's like they are sidetracking themselves from very important national issues, and they are dealing with internal issues, and it's becoming a menace. Who knows what might happen during the election in Edo State, based on Oshiomhole seeing that everything is gone. Probably might decide to fight back by making use of some groups of people there. And if you want to be a stooge for these people who probably want to be a thug, well, that's your own business. But then I do not want to believe, that's the point. Although anything happens, anything goes in this administration, I do not want to believe that President Muhammadu Buhari retired, Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, the president of Nigeria, will have to order Abba Kyari to look into the crisis in APC and deal with Victor J1S over insubordination for calling party, the National Working Committee, and calling up a lot of people and actually acting like he's the boss. I don't know, but I think they have a constitution. Since they don't have vice chairman of the party, vice national chairman, I think the hierarchy from the chairman of the party falls down next to the deputy, something like that. Although I know they have the National Working Committee, those ones, of course, they have the weight. But then, that is the story. What do you think about it? Do you think it is possible that the president will order Abba Kyari to query or look into the issue that has befallen APC? This is not a national issue. This is not a national issue. Abba Kyari has no position in APC, so how can he now begin to talk? But then, because this administration has been riddled with a lot of inconsistency, a lot of things have been happening over time, and people, everything is believable now. Everything is believable. Anything can happen. That's just what it is. Abba Kyari here. You look, we saw the memo that got leaked recently, and we saw what the memo contained, and it shows that Abba Kyari could even sit and talk with security chiefs in the country when he himself is not a professional in that field. His job is just to get information from the president and deliver to the staff. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Anyway, that is the news. That is the story here. Is it a rumor? Is it true? We are going to see over time. Like I said, everything seems to be believable now. President Buhari orders Abba Kyari to query Victor Jadam for insubordination and look into the crisis of APC. That is what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let us grow it together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It would alert you whenever our videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.